macho yenu zinazokuamuru leo upate kufanikiwa wewe na watoto.
Ekigambo kyawe abantu kitutahire kandi ate ntusobola n'okiteeka mu ndimi ezindi ati ho
ekyokulolwawo ekya Yesu nsobole okukulatira ekyokulolwawo ekya Yesu Kristo omujuli waitu nteekaine omumwoyo.
In other news, the Uganda National Examinations Board has issued a strong warning to the government schools that do register private candidates. This warning was made by the Uganda National Examinations Board General Secretary Ocheng Odong while speaking to the media of Uganda yesterday.
The UN is also cautioning heads of centers or their representatives to ensure that all registration fees are remitted to the board and that the students are duly registered for the examination. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been common in the past when the board is about to start to examine the candidates to realize that a group of candidates from a particular school have not been registered for the examination which they are hoping to see. And this is also a criminal offense. Anyone who fails to remit monies that they have collected in the name of registration, this one also commits an offense, and they are also liable on conviction to a fine of not exceeding 2,000 currency points or 40 million shillings for a term of imprisonment of 10 years. This is in accordance with Section 32 of the UNEP Act of 2021. And such persons will also pay back the monies that they collected and did not remit. And where they are registered teachers, they may also be registered, deregistered in accordance with laws regulating teachers. Registration of private candidates labeled as government-sponsored candidates. This is also a common activity or offense that is being committed. Heads of government-aided schools are put on notice, therefore, not to register private candidates and call them government-sponsored candidates. This is a fraudulent practice which causes financial loss to government. And any head of examination center or a school director that will be found indulging in this practice shall pay twice the amount of money that they have defrauded. And relevant laws on dealing with fraud will also be applied on such persons. The examination center definitely shall be withdrawn. The UNEP Act 2021 Section 4 subsection 2 requires schools and examination centers to display the register of candidates that have been registered in a conspicuous place at the school notice boards some 2 months or 60 days before the date of commencement of the national examination. So heads of examination centers are hereby put on notice to ensure that at the end of the registration period, they make printed copies of the registration slip from the UNEP portal and display this conspicuously so that candidates, parents, and any other interested person can check the registration status. It is a responsibility of the candidates, the parents, and heads of centers to confirm that the biodata of the candidates that they have registered are appearing correctly, and candidates must also verify the correctness of the details about themselves, particularly the spelling and the order of their names, the way they want these to appear in their records. The correct names, the correct spelling of those names, and if somebody has 2, 3 more than names, the order in which they would like those names.
International for Uganda and Africa has advised Ugandans on the effects of prolonged chewing of bubblegums that they do cause ulcers. Dr. Akankwasa Nicholas, the CEO of Gntv Secret, has advised Ugandans to always take a balanced diet in order to prevent ulcers. We have more details, the story.
Residents of the Chigezi sub-region have been advised to avoid chewing bubblegums for the prolonged periods to prevent ulcers. This awareness was issued by Dr. Nicholas Akankwasa, the CEO of Gntv Secret International for Uganda and Africa, during the launch of the company's establishment and health awareness campaign in the Chigezi Agaba Center in Chigonji Central Division in Kabale Municipality. Dr. Akankwasa explained the extended chewing of bubblegums can lead the development of ulcers due to the continuous irritation caused by the gums texture and chemicals.
Ulcers can come due to the fact that many youth and many people, they like chewing gums, chewing pick and so on without eating. The moment you start chewing without eating, definitely you'll be stimulating the stomach walls to produce the acids that are responsible for producing those acids. And those acids, when they come in, they will start breaking and burning the intestines and later can result into ulcers. So ladies and gentlemen, ulcers can affect the mouth and cause wound in the mouth. We have peptic ulcer that affect the esophagus where the food passes through. We have the intestinal ulcer, we have the gastric ulcers, and very many types of ulcers. But with the help of Gntv Secret stem cells, ladies and gentlemen, it has the ability to heal the wounds and restore the cells that could have been damaged due to ulcers.
Dr. Akankwasa emphasized that this habit can irritate the digestive tract increasing the risk of ulcers. In addition to advising against prolonged gum chewing, Dr. Akankwasa highlighted the importance of maintaining regular eating habits.
When you delay to eat food in time, the truth of the matter is when the time for food reaches, your stomach will definitely start producing the acids that are responsible for breaking the food particles. And when those acids come in your body and reach in your intestines, when they find that there is no food, automatically they will start burning your intestines, and the end results will be wounds and the ulcers will be the order of that.
The Diva Secret International Health Awareness Workshop also aimed to raise awareness about the significance of good oral health and health eating practices, as well as addressing the health concerns of the residents.
You can imagine 92 years. I said that man just to get mwana wanje kabuchurupa tona shaka magarabu nyene atigenda kusaka atanungo tinchukuru atishamona mwasi gara mticho maju wenu gamaju abenata ngokura komuka ana wema mtu wombe kwa ngokwanji obanye n'ukugambiro mukinguru teyine shonga na pressure nijyo biro kubura kitena cyo kurwa buzima bwabiraho ko kuchera kwabyo numagara kona ahuri.
But after some time the things starts again. So to try to understand about Diva Secret, I decided to have 2 boxes. Now how I use it, I was putting a powder in a toothpaste, like a Colgate, like a whatever, and used to brush my teeth. And the rest of the put under the tongue, as normally advisable by the principle of utilization.
Participants received practical advice on adopting their healthier lifestyle choice to prevent common health issues such as ulcers. General screening of the participants was also conducted with the recommended medications provided to the locals. Dr. Akankwasa urged residents of the Kigezi sub-region to be mindful of their daily habits. He encouraged them to make conscious efforts to promote good oral health and maintain a balanced diet to prevent ulcers and other related health complications. At the end of the day, ekitereze kunjuno restoring services appeal egaleza wana services ejustira site services to siskala okulabira non-dejuma ekweta pharmaceutical. During the event, the Diva Secret International also introduced the new products designed to treat various human diseases. The product presentation aimed to showcase innovation solutions in health care, offering hope for improved treatment options. For Gntv at 12, Clinton Nahabwe Mjomba in Kabale district.
Thank you, Clinton Nahabwe, for that report from the Kigezi sub-region. Now in Kabale district, and municipality journalists have been advised to stop spreading fake information, fake news, disinformation and misinformation in order to perfect their journalistical codes of ethics. This comes after the Dembak Media Initiative started a program of teaching journalists about their codes of ethics. We take a look.
Journalists and media practitioners from the Kigezi sub-region have been urged to avoid spreading false information, disinformation, misinformation, and prioritize publishing accurate news that have been double-checked. This call to action was made during a fact-checking and verification training session hosted by the Dembak Media Initiative of the Voice of Kigezi Boardroom in Kabale Municipality, Kabale District. The training session attracted journalists and media practitioners from various media houses in the Kigezi sub-region, as well as the members of academic community involved in the media, studies.
In Kabale district, and we are trying to train, or we are training journalists from Kigezi region. So we have journalists from Kisoro, from Uganda, from Kabale, and all the districts that are around. So what we are trying to do is try to equip them with all the necessary skills in verifying information.
Participants discussed the growing challenges of misinformation in an area of rapid technology development where false information can easily be spread through digital platforms. Edgar Karuhanga, the co-founder of the lead team of Debug Media Initiative, emphasized the importance of media responsibility in maintaining public trust.
So when someone has inaccurate information that they think is accurate, they just disseminate it. At the end of the day, someone is affected. Let me give you an example. If it's a health-related false information, right? Someone can maybe read about a curing mode of curing a certain condition, which is not true. So when they do this, they think that they are treating themselves if they're actually harming themselves, which can lead to them losing their lives because of this false information.
Karuhanga further stated that disinformation affects people in various ways, especially by undermining the decision-making process, which can lead to dangerous health complications for news consumers.
Undermining your credibility. Yes, they are there. Some of them are doing that for positions. Sometimes you have political inclinations. You are human. You believe in a certain political party that you subscribe to. But the problem with that is that it undermines your credibility as a journalist. Nobody is going to trust your information. Nobody is going to trust whatever you say because of one reason: you are inclined to a certain position. So as journalists, we are neutral people who just tell the truth. So if the truth is affecting someone in some other way, then it's okay.
Esther Kundakwe, a journalist working with the Diocese of Kigezi Radio and a mass communication lecturer working at Kabale University, highlighted the need of continuous education and the development of bias verification method to combat misinformation effectively. Kundakwe further said that politics have been the major problem and cause of journalists' involvement in misinformation, disinformation due to their connections with certain parties and politicians.
I believe that a journalist should do all that it takes to verify their own stories. Well, how do you verify? Just cross-check with the sources, find the original disseminator of that information, make sure that you ask experts around that issue. If it is a story that involves a person, we've seen defamatory statements made about people, politicians, celebrities and the likes. If it is a story about them, take an extra effort to go and ask the person who is there. Be balanced in your reporting. Do not have one side and then leave the other side. But make sure that you involve all the sides so that if they fail to give you their own voice, at least you can present that this was a problem. I tried to contact him, but he failed to give me their own side of the story. But at the end of the day, we see that you have put in effort to establish that what was said or what was claimed is actually true.
Alex Byakatonda, a retired news editor who is voice of Kigezi and currently working as a communications officer of the Kabale district local government, said that in the current era, media has been compromised by journalists becoming part of the political machinery, leading to biased information being published. He called upon the journalists to revise the media profession codes of ethics.
Of course, there are so many cases where journalists have championed misinformation intentionally, especially when you go to social media groups, WhatsApp groups, you realize that journalists have actually become a part of the politicians. They always want to spread information about, politicians, which is not even, good for the consumption of the public, or when it is not even helpful to them, but because they want to please their masters who are the politicians. So for me, I would request the journalists to stick to the professional codes of ethics because they have somehow disregarded them. Anyhow, I know some of them would want to say that this is the way they are surviving because journalism as a profession is not highly paying. But even if you stuck to the professional codes of ethics, you can still get money from these people, the sources, and you continue working and doing your work.
Several concerns were raised during the training regarding the rise of false information, manipulated content, imposter content, conspiracy theories, and fabricated information. Among others, the session also included practical exercises on identifying fake news and the tools available for verification. For Gntv at 12, Clinton Naum Jomba in Kabale district.
We appreciate you, Clinton Nahawe, for that report from Kabale district. Now in Shema district residents have been advised to always attend church services during Sundays in order to get God's blessings other than staying in their homes during Sundays. This was revealed by the woman member of parliament of Shema, Honorable Rosemary Nyatukongoro, at the homecoming and Thanksgiving ceremony of Pastor Apuli. We take a look.
Yesterday, Sunday, 26th of May 2024, it was the 5th homecoming and Thanksgiving ceremony of Pastor Asingwire Elia Apuli of Chambawa Christian Fellowship Church in Shema district, where residents of Shema district and Christians were advised to always attend church services on Sundays. The ceremony was attended by the Shema woman member of parliament, Honorable Rosemary Nyatukongoro Nyachi, who advised men always involved in church services.
Wabanushaba mukama nawe nazo mbyawe ngwenu okureba bakazi bari mukushaba konka da same time bari no bakora nora bari bakora crafts ezibareta konka na nenyi moko makabine bakora njumanyisa ngo kunza olimo kushaba no kora ukakazo mukanisa ukazo muzikiti ukazo mukereziya ukemaza yokwe ukabura kora kwenyuma njumanyisa ngo wabanushaba no muchoko kwenda ngote kombite byawe embugo eyora byale jiro mugisha ebite byora akore bitumba katare ezende zitahemu so waye fuba tokanga kora no boto ino cyo kushabira in short no boto ino cyo kushabira konko wabana ushabo ino musiru kwawe utumukamo musiru kwanje burugeme byamagezi umwana kwanje burugemu craft zanje zinakora zitunga katare zitunga sente mukama nawe najirata nabyerezo mugisha so ngenda kwaye abantu yes mureke tushabe konka tushabe kukora kandi abantu mukama a blessing ebintu bitukora kandi ngenda congratulating abakazi buri kimwe mukaze cyari ukora by the way mukama nakiteka ho mugisha abo koko izo kamarahe enabiri orukushaba ntumanza nguwagaruka yona nempera yamani muno so ebera bena kora byona ngiza kwa blessing.
Honorable Jemima Abhanda, the LC5 chairperson of Shema district, also attended the function and thanked Pastor Asingwire Elia Apuli for always conducting the homecoming and Thanksgiving, which brings people home.
It is a good feel to find myself here. Those ones who know how home, where you were born from, where you were brought from, the characters from that family, the environment, that environment you have is because of that family. It came from your parents and the neighbors. I want to request all people that are here, let us not shame our mom and dad. We have good characters and behavior.
Pastor Elia Asingwire Apuli explained the reason of the homecoming and Thanksgiving ceremony in his life.
Nisima mukamangu guno mundu gwa katano tukora homecoming and Thanksgiving. Eyo mundu gwa katano kandi habiremo ibintu binge bimbinta kusubira. Habiremo kitane cy'abacyara, habiremo abagenyi kuruga mu Amerika, Kampala, Fort Portal, kibire kirikitane chensi yona maybe kitosoko ya international ministry. Ekitane cyobohereza bwensi yona. Nisima mukama tukozere kurungi ruyale. Ekiganwa cyekitane kiru cyo tuyamba abantu kumanya amazima amaka ebyentashya uburokole okusaba abakola abandi abahabire mu kusaba cyonka konka batine obujulizi naleva kukora then ekindi entaro mu maka abakazi kuyima abasajja baabo okutema hangade bichoka byebe hamane ebintu mbere bamahurire tobentenda obwo butabanguko burugembakazi akotusangira abasajja nabo nabuyima abakazi baabo ebintu byabo na abakazi nabo mbuyima abasajja ebintu byabo.
The Archbishop of the National Fellowship for Born Again and Pentecostal Churches of Uganda, Dr. Bishop Moses Odongo, also blessed the function, who thanked the residents of Shema district for welcoming him and his wife.
I'm here in Shema in this Christian fellowship, Pastor Puli being the pastor. They're doing a great work here. We had a Thanksgiving. This does it every year. This is the 5th one when they are thanking God. And during time of our elections, he was one of my strong supporters. And I've been young to come and give thanks here. But it has coincided with them also giving thanks as a church. And I'm so grateful. Shema people have received me. And I want to bless Shema. Shema, I bless you in the name of the Lord. And I call upon the pastors in Shema and elsewhere in Uganda. National Fellowship is a family. It's a big family to belong to. I ask you and I call you to join this big family. Stop being alone. Stop being in the cold. Stop withdrawing yourself. Come to this family called National Fellowship. Let us unite here and be one and serve the Lord.
For Gntv at 12, Clinton ni nawe Mjomba in Shema district.
Away for that report from Shema district. Now, as we come closer to the end of our today's bulletin, the Uganda's leading opposition president, Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, has revealed to the public that as the National Unity Platform Party, they are continuing with a countrywide regional tours despite being hampered by the police. He said this while addressing the media yesterday at the party headquarters in Makere, Kavule. We take a look.
My message to the people of Kamuli. Number one, I am coming there and I will reach you by all necessary means. But before we come to you, I want you to know that we are not giving up. I want you to know that what you're supporting is legitimate, is moral. I want you to know that God is on your side, the law is on our side, and the people of Uganda are all on our side. Everybody is struggling for freedom, at least in our lifetime. And we shall see that day, God will. Don't be scared. These people are scared. You saw that we were able, they were trying to block us from reaching Kamuli. But we slowed down, which turned out to be an advantage because we were able to interact with almost the whole of Busoga, from Njeru all the way to Bupadengo. Buolero, that's near Bupadengo, isn't it? So to the people of, we did not encourage people to take them on, and yet we can. We could, overcome them and go to Busoga, to go to Kamuli. But we decided to be the moral people that we have always been. And I continue to encourage you to be non-violent, to be moral, but to be firm and not to accept to be enslaved on your own land. So my message to you continues to be that we are stronger than these immoral people. We are stronger than these rebels. And non-violence ultimately will win violence. So stand firm. To all the people of Uganda, now you know that if you rose, the whole of Uganda police was in Busoga. What if the people of Masaka rose up? What if the people of other parts of Busoga rose up? What if the people in Kampala rose up? So bana bantu betu tubatira bwerere singa tukera ku macha ne tumenka pena kabaka gwa mubugu. Like I said, we shall come to Kamuli and we shall reach Kamuli. And that will not be very far from now. Yesterday, many of our comrades were arrested in Kamuli alone. More than 20 were arrested. But even before I talk about those, as I speak right now, our brother Bobby Young was arrested yesterday. Apparently, the outfits, the NUP and People Power outfits that we wear are now declared to be military uniforms. As we speak right now, an international award-winning fashion designer called Latif Madoi is in prison because he tailored an outfit for me. I wear the outfit. They are not arresting me because so much media is focused on me. But Latif is in prison and other fashion designers are in prison for making clothes for Ugandans. That is how timid they are. We protest them through music. That's why my music is banned in Uganda. We protest them through fashion. That's why now an international fashion designer that has brought so much pride to Uganda is in prison for tailoring an outfit for me. That is what this regime has reduced itself to. I encourage you to continue morally defying. Not just those, I've already mentioned that yesterday more than 20 of our staff members were arrested, including Sarah Mukisa, our administrative secretary, and the deputy head of the women wing, Rama Juma, together with comrades like Shafi Adams, like Bobby Rush, and many others.
Our dear viewers of Gntv, thanks for being part of us, and that's all we had for today. And up next is a lunch hour service at King of Kings Church. Please come and attend with our beloved Bishop Dr. Silas Tayewa. I've been Allian Atubandiize. Good afternoon.